Kenny Walker has the folks in East Lansing partying like it's 2015. When you look at this matchup, you gotta look towards the best player on the football field, and that's Kenny Walker. In a conference full of good running backs, your Ches Malusis, your Blake Corums, your Tyler Goodsons, your Travion Hendersons, I think Kenny Walker's the best in the conference. And that Nebraska defense is going to have a tall task, even slowing down. Forget about stopping Kenny Walker. This Husker defense gave up 194 yards against Oklahoma last week, and as this game wore on and Oklahoma wanted to run time off the clock, Kennedy Brooks really broke through, and you could see that Nebraska defense wearing down, sticking with the running game. But on the other side, for the Big Red of Nebraska, Gabe Ervin Jr. is out indefinitely with an injury, so Marquise Stepp is going to have to step up, pun obviously intended, because if he doesn't rise to the occasion, the running game essentially then falls onto the shoulders of Adrian Martinez. Now, Adrian Martinez did prove against Oklahoma that he doesn't need a big-time rushing effort to produce yards offensively. He threw for 289 against the Sooners. This is a Nebraska offense. Believe it or not, this Husker offense is number one in the Big Ten in passing yards. Michigan State not so hot against the pass. De'Ara King of Miami threw for 388 yards against them last week. Sparty is giving up 270 yards on average through the air. So Nebraska can get some things going in the passing game. I believe they can throw the football in this game. It seems like I come on this channel all the time, and keys to the game, I talk about teams need to run the ball. I don't know if Nebraska needs to run the football in this game. They need to get Samori Toure more involved, though, in the passing game, as long as we're talking about that. 3 catches, 27 yards last week for Toure against Oklahoma. He's your main guy. He's your top target at wide receiver. Now, other guys did step up, but I think Samori Toure can have a big day. I think he will have a big day against this Michigan State defense. He's the guy they're going to look to over the top to make big plays down the field. Adrian Martinez, those pass catchers, they're doing a good job at Nebraska. One unit that's not doing a good job is that offensive line. When they're not committing penalties at a Big Ten leading rate, they're allowing sacks and they're allowing pressure on Adrian Martinez. That Husker offensive line has allowed 11 sacks in 4 games, while on the other side, Michigan State has sacked the quarterback 8 times in 3 games. So that Michigan State pass rush could have a big day, getting into the backfield, making Adrian Martinez run around. I think that's the key for Michigan State to slowing down this Nebraska passing attack. Let's get Adrian Martinez running around a little bit. Remember that great DJ Graham interception? Rolling out, throwing on the run. Don't let Adrian sit back there and throw the football. Get constant pressure. Take advantage of the weak link in the chain. The weak link in the chain for Nebraska is that offensive line. I could say it every week. I could say it till I'm blue in the face because I just might. Nebraska's going to give themselves a better chance if they can have a good game on special teams and they can commit less penalties. But let's be honest, they haven't shown the ability to do that. Said it against Oklahoma. If they commit less penalties, they make some kicks, sure, they win. And that's exactly what would have happened if Connor Culp makes a couple of kicks, if they commit less penalties and they're more disciplined. They beat the number 3 team in the country. But that's the thing. Those things haven't happened. Nebraska hasn't proved that they can commit less penalties. The Huskers lead the Big Ten with 24 penalties this season in 4 games. And their kicking game, Connor Culp, they tell me, is a good kicker, but I haven't seen it. 2 teams coming into this game looking to vault themselves up as this season goes along. Leave your thoughts in the comments below who you got in this football game. I'm Big Ten Ted. Hit that subscribe button. Daily Big Ten football content. We'll see you in the next one.